Just for fear. Just for fear. Chainsaw Man? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chainsaw Man comes out in like what? Like 2 weeks-ish? Not even. Well, about 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. Maybe a little less. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh my goodness. Like, I've seen the trailers. I've seen the trailers. Of course I have. I watched them like as they released and they are all so good. And it's interesting because like the style changes a little bit. Like in the first few trailers it's basically bang on from the manga, and then it starts to gain its own style the more trailers we go on. That's just how show production works, baby. That's just how it is. So I'm not surprised. But it's just cool to see that evolution. I love the style they're going with. It's so cool. It's so vibrant and full of life, just like the manga is. The colors are... Oh my goodness. I've watched all sorts of disgusting porn, and I've never felt as just relieved and satisfied as I have watching those Chainsaw Man trailers. There's nothing in life. It was the first manga I ever read, so you can probably understand why I'm like so over the moon excited for it. Like I've watched a lot of anime and I've read a little bit of manga, but like Chainsaw Man was one of the first ones that I like actually properly sat down and read. I read all of it. I read it all in like 2 days. Oh, it was incredible. I gotta reread it. I keep meaning to reread it, but rereading books is one of the hardest things you can do. I don't know why. I just find it so hard to reread books. Or just read in general, because I'm just like... I always read at night. Sorry, Jesus. Oh. I have IBS, okay? Leave me alone. So I don't know why. I always read at night, just because that's like when I'm not doing anything. But then it's like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, I kind of just want to sleep. So I'll read a book and then go to sleep, and the next night I'll be like, well, I just want to sleep tonight. And then I don't read, and then I don't ever read it again. But I need to, because they're really good. I need to reread Scott Pilgrim as well. Oh! You know I was talking about Euphoria earlier with books? Oh my god, Scott Pilgrim's up there, alright? Chainsaw Man's numero uno. Evangelion is number 1 for shows, but Scott Pilgrim, number 2. There's never been a book series that has spoken to me more personally than Scott Pilgrim. It's actually bonkers. Like that book series knew me better than I knew myself. Like, you know the main 2 characters, Scott and what's her name? Ramona. You know Scott and Ramona? They're just like me and my ex. I swear to you. I swear to you. In so many weird ways. It did not play out the same between us. And she could not dimensionally warp through space and time. But there's some weird aspects of their relationship that I like relate to. And it's funny because she's the one who recommended the books to me while we were still together. So reading those and seeing those similarities, and it's just weird, especially now that we're broken up. You know, it's been a few months, but like it's just strange. It's very strange, but I love the series, and beyond just the connections, just the whole vibe of it, just everything is just so immaculate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I gotta listen to this to make sure it's okay. Cool, good. Audio is working. Oh, I'm so excited. And then the Tuesday before Chainsaw Man comes out, Overwatch 2 comes out. Now, I have no connection to Overwatch 1 at all. Zero. Nada. But I did play Paladins for like 100 hours or something. I clocked in on Paladins, and I was terrible. I was god-awful. There's one thing I'm terrible at more than anything else. It's video games. It's video games, especially shooters. And it's ironic because I've been playing video games probably my entire life up until like 2 weeks ago. So for them to be the things I'm the worst at is fairly ironic. But if you watch my Twitch, you should know this. So actually that was just a fucking test to see if you watch my Twitch, and most of you failed. Go on, get over there. Go on. I'll be honest, I don't know if I can do a run. I really badly need to go take a shit. I never stream anymore. Streaming was really fun. We had that like one summer, that like brief summer, the summer of March, as I see it in my head, where it was just last summer when I'm recording this, where it was just really nice. I would stream 3 days a week, and I was working on the Ava video other days, and like it was nice, and I was always going out. That was a good summer. That was a really good summer. It was nice and sunny here as well. It's never sunny in this country. Jesus Christ, it's never sunny. And now it's going into October, and we just had like a 20-degree day, which is insane. Which is just bananas. I don't know what's happening. It's probably climate change. But hey, it felt good. I liked it. I liked the summer. Sunny weather always puts you in a good mood. You can't say sunny weather is terrible. So many people I know, or not that I know, I just know there's a lot of people out there who love like autumn and winter and like how cozy and cuddled up it is. My sister is one of these fuckers. Can't do it. Can't do it. The aesthetic is nice. The idea is nice, right? The dream of it is nice. But actual execution, terrible. Terrible. Because you just get fucking demotivated. It's just misty and rainy and not snowy, because we don't live in a place that snows, although we're on the same, geological area as Canada, and they get tons of snow, but we don't. That's because of winds that come up from the south, up from like Spain and stuff, and we're too warm. Although we did get snow 2 years ago in 2019, but that was because of the beast from the east, which came from Russia. I don't know why I know so much about wind, but yeah, so it's just depressing and mucky and sad the whole time, and all I feel like doing is shooting myself in the head. And yet some people love it, and I don't get it. I don't get it. It's nice for like a week, and then it's just terrible. And yeah, it's cold and it's miserable. And although I do prefer being too cold to being too warm, I still don't like the winter. Summer, every day is just incredible. You walk outside, the sun flattens me with the sheer pressure of its grace, and it tells me to have a good day. And it's like, I am 10 times more productive in summer than I will ever be in winter. Ever. There is not a day in summer that I don't do something productive. Even if it's playing like Minecraft or GTA all day, that's still productive in my eyes. If I were to do that same thing in winter, I'd feel like a little shitbag. I'd feel like absolute dirt. I'd be depressed for the next week, and I'd shoot myself in the basement. I don't know why I keep talking about shooting myself. I'm not suicidal. People think I'm very nice, and I am very nice, but I'm too nice, right? And I'm gonna complain about this, although it's something that no one should complain about. But I'm gonna complain about it because why the fuck would I have a YouTube channel if not to complain into the void? Being too nice is terrible, because then when you don't want to do something, or when you don't like someone, nothing changes. Nothing changes. I stay talking to that person, or else nothing happens, right? Where I just walk around and just be quiet around them and barely talk, and then eventually they slowly fade out of my life. Like, it's just so boring. Like, I have no stories. I have no great escapades of like, oh dude, I fucking hated this guy, and then he called my mom a So then I went under the stairs and I fucking beat him up, and then as I was doing that, his friend Joseph comes down the stairs, sees all this, pulls out his Molotov cocktail that he always brings, tries to light it up, but he's out of lighter fluid. So then he calls in Joanna, his girlfriend. His girlfriend comes in. She's vaping away. She says, I don't have any more fluid. He says, don't worry, I got this. He takes apart the vape, lights the Molotov. Next thing you know, I'm out of there. I'm sprinting out the door. I'm breaking the glass. I'm running through the fields. John's on fire because Joseph threw the cocktail thinking he'd get me, but I'm too fast. I'm a little nimble fucky. Like, I have no stories. I have none of that. No. You want to know my experience? 60 years of secondary level education. I wake up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I feel like shit till 11. I have a Nature Valley bar at lunch. I sit there depressedly with all my friends around me. We go to 4 to 2 more classes. Then there's big lunch. We sit around and do nothing but look at memes. And then 2 more classes, home. That's it. That's all it's been for 6 years. There's been slight variations, but it's like ice cream variations. They're not huge. That's a bad analogy. It's like flavored water. This bottle tastes like strawberry. This one tastes like melon. They're all still just fucking water at the end of the day. There's no huge difference. And it's the same with school. Like, first year, I was lonely and depressed. Second year, I was less so. Third year, I had probably the most exciting year of my life. No, second year. Second year I did. Yeah, second year is when I had a lot of drama. Third year, online school. Fuck all happened. Fourth year, same deal, although I have a couple stories from that period. Fifth year, Nothing. Broke up with my girlfriend at the end of the year. The start of that year was terrible. Our relationship wasn't great. And then what? We did a couple tests. I don't think I met anyone new. I went out a couple times. I turned 18. That's it. And then 6 years so far. I mean, there's a couple stories. Lunch is a little more exciting. I play pool or table tennis instead of just looking at memes. It's a little more exciting. Like, I have no stories. If I was like my ex and I was like outspoken and like confident, you know, I'd have way more stories. But I have none. If I'm ever asked to tell a story, I usually tell other people's stories. So I'm like, oh, this happened to my friend one time, or oh, this happened to my cousin. And like that's so boring. That's so incredibly boring. So my ambitions for not only this year but also college is to be more outspoken and to be more confident. And this channel is a reflection of that. It's a vessel through which I can pour out my creative juices like a gooey slime all over YouTube for whoever wants to see them, right? Because this type of talk that we're having right now, I would usually have to this mirror. I would just look into that and talk to myself. But no, enough is enough. I'm gonna talk to everyone online instead. Everyone. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Who cares? At the end of the day, YouTube's gonna get shut down in maybe like 10 years or something. And then all the videos are gonna be gone and no one's gonna see this. So who cares, man? I'm going through my fucking Joker arc right now. I haven't seen that movie. I need to. It seems decent. And everyone loves it, but I just never watched it. I think Joaquin Phoenix is a good actor, but I think he toots his own horn a bit too much. You know? No. I feel like it's a bit controversial. I'll probably get cancelled on Twitter again. How much we recorded for? 14:57. 15 minutes of footage of me complaining? That's probably enough. Will you survive for like a couple days, maybe a week? Jesus. I'm recording this and this is gonna be like the third video, I think. Because like the first one's gonna be those two, and then the second one might be the rest, and then this will be the third. Maybe this will be the second if I really don't, because I don't really like. So okay, I have like one batch of footage, which is episode 1. I like that one. The second batch I have has potential, but it's not quite what I want. And then the final batch, I like this one. This was a good sesh. Seshunta. Neelam, understand. All right, back to it. Get back to your filthy job. You got shit to do. Why are you sitting here watching me? Seriously, come on. You got a project due, maybe? Maybe you gotta go to sleep because you gotta work in the morning. Maybe not. Maybe you're sitting here watching my videos on loop while you play Minecraft. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Are you sitting here alone, watching Minecraft, playing Minecraft, watching me in the background? Because I've done that.